Alright, I'm at 3662 Platina Park Court in Decatur, Georgia. And taking a look at a cute little 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. And we'll take a closer look at that in just a second. But I want to kind of give you a preview of the neighborhood. So as we come around and take a look at the neighbor's house and work our way around. Definitely a mixed neighborhood. We've got some duplexes, like right there. We've got a lot of high density homes and then some freestanding. And you can see as we look down the alleyway here how this house is actually adjoined to the house next door. All of these have single car garages, which leads to a lot of people parking in the street. You'll also notice there's no mailboxes. There is a community mailbox at the front of the neighborhood where everybody gets their mail. Everybody has individual boxes. Some of the neighbors, like the one here, take extremely good care of their home, but kind of a mixed bag. So, good rental neighborhood. As we look at the house, no issues with the roof. We've got the nice brick front. We've actually got really nice garage doors. Only touch up, need a little attention in the landscape. Need to paint the shutters with the right kind of paint so it doesn't drip down the brick. We need to pressure wash. We're going to need a gas meter installed. There is none now, but we want to make sure the skylight doesn't leak, so we want to double check that. Here in the back, I'll give you a good view of the neighbors again. The AC has been stolen. They actually ripped the cage up, so we may be able to replace that cage. That was pretty brazen on somebody's part, but it used to sit right there. The neighbor here has a shed that's falling down and some trash in the back, so that raises a few questions. But again, more siding that needs to be treated. Door leading into the garage. Hit it in, you can see again we've got weeds actually growing into the door, so it does need a little bit of attention here. The house does have a lot of things going for it. We've got a tile entry. All the bathrooms in the kitchen are tile. We have a really nice brick fireplace. Kind of a small living room, a little oddly shaped. So we've got nice archways and pass-throughs leading into the kitchen and the eating area. Very small little eating area here. So just enough for a little 2-top, maybe a 4-top. We've got solid surface countertops, which are very nice. Those should last forever. We have 3 different color appliances. We've got a black dishwasher, a white refrigerator, and a cream colored stove. I haven't budgeted to replace any of those, but we may want to swap one of those out with another property to get a better blend in here. Off of the living room is our door to our single car garage. It already has a garage door opener and a door leading into the laundry. I'm going to go ahead and head in here and show you. This is kind of interesting. You go from the garage to the laundry room into the master bathroom and into the master, but we can also access it from the hallway. Hot water heater's in place, furnace is intact. Doesn't look like there's any damage done. Behind me is the washer and dryer connections and the cabinets. I wish they had put the hot water heater and everything behind a wall here. They could have done it on the other side of the door. Maybe feasible, may not, to put a wall here. So, but we also have the sprinkler system installed in lots of areas because we are so close to the property next door. was required for code, so we'll see sprinklers throughout the house. That's one other thing to keep in mind. As we make our way down the hallway, we have a linen closet. We have our first bedroom, probably 10 by 13. We've had a wall repair here. Some of the blinds are good, some are going to need to be replaced. Closet looks good. The hall bathroom, as I said, tile floors. We will need to replace the countertop. It has been badly scored, and we just need to just replace that whole top. Um, Everything else in here looks good. You can see where we got just a tiny bit of water here, but you can't tell if that's from humidity from the shower or if that came from the skylight at some point. Second bedroom, nice big closet. Um, Carpet's going to need to be replaced. We've got burn marks. It's actually worn fairly thin. There's a lot of places where the seams show badly, where it's completely worn out. Anywhere there's connections, you can see that. It was just a really cheap carpet that was put in here to begin with. Master bedroom, actually a pretty decent size. This is probably 14 by 18. Um, Nothing really to be done in here except for painting. And there's just enough scuffs and marks throughout each room that I recommend we paint the whole thing. Coming back into the master, again the tile floor. We've got the solid surface countertops actually in good condition. Nothing wrong with the bathtub. We do have a repair from some point in the ceiling. It doesn't look like it's ongoing, but it wasn't very well done. So I want to pay a little bit of attention to that. All in all, not a bad house. Real pleased with the house. The neighborhood is what will dictate the rent, and if the rent does what it's supposed to, then we should be just fine on this one. I don't dislike the neighborhood, um, so don't mistake me there. Just a little different from what we've been buying in the past.